What's up, everybody? This is Dustin with NC Bass TV. Already caught a fish here at the location I'm at right now, but was kind of feeling it out and wasn't recording yet. Maybe like a little 12-inch bass. First bass 2018 for me. Hope y'all having better luck this year so far. I ain't really been a whole lot. The weather here in North Carolina has been so finicky. You can't really. It's hard to go fishing. When one day it's hard to get like a routine, I guess. It's not really hard to go fishing. When one day it's 30 degrees out, and then the next day it's 65 or 60 like it is today, and then tomorrow is going to be back down to 40. It's just so hard to tell. I'm hoping the fishing will be good with a cold front. There's a cold front coming in, so I'm hoping to catch a few bass here before I gotta call it quits for the day. Caught one right here in this same spot that I'm in right now earlier on a I think it's a, 5-inch, 6-inch, something just swelled up right over there. I don't know if y'all seen that little, over here in the water, swelled up on it, away from my lure. But right now I'm fishing with like I think it's a 5 or a 6-inch, I can't remember what they are. Yamamoto Senko. The color on this one, I think, is watermelon red, I believe. But I actually had a lot of fight. I figured they'd be like real reclusive and like no fight in them. With the water's still pretty cold. I don't know exactly how cold, but I mean it's pretty cold. And the bass that I caught actually fought pretty hard. Surprised me. I thought it was gonna be bigger than what it was, but I thought it'd be something like 2 pounds. But I think it might have been right under a pound. Keep seeing swells over here about all these trees out the water. I keep seeing like small swells. The one I seen over here earlier was a pretty decent size swell. Hoping I can hook up on something at least with a little bit of size. But I mean, at the end of the day, fish is a fish, and I haven't been able to catch nothing so far this year. So it'd be nice to hook up on a few of any size. Really, size don't matter right now. We'll worry about that later on in the season. All right, there's a little point over here. I don't know if y'all can see. I'll walk over here and check that out a little bit more. I fished here a few times before. I've caught a decent amount of 2 and 3 pound bass, decent amount of 1 pound bass as well. So there is the share of small fish in here. And finding spots to fish in my area, as far as ponds and stuff, is pretty scarce. Hard to come by. Nobody lets you fish. No matter how respectful you are to the land and everything, they don't want to hear it. Too many people's burnt bridges with some of these people with beautiful ponds, great ponds that I'm sure there's big fish in, but they don't let anybody but family fish it. So it's a pretty good struggle trying to find somewhere to fish consistently. And this is the Senko that I'm using here. See if I can get that to focus in. Yeah. I've had really good luck with really any kind of stick bait or Yamamoto. Green color, black and blue, anything like that works great. Yep, we're on. Oh my, I don't think it's got no size to it, but it might. See, these things really surprising how hard they fight right now with the water being as cold as it is. Stay down, stay down. Alright, let's see what we got. About the same size as the last one that I caught. A little bit smaller maybe. Alright, let's see. Right in the roof of the mouth, he wasn't coming off. Look at that. Look at that hook set. Yeah, it was not going nowhere. Pop that sucker loose. Nice fish. I said nothing big, but it's a fish. Number 2 for me this year so far. Not a bad little fish. They're cold, I mean, and to be fighting as hard as they are, like I said, it's kind of surprising me. They are fighting pretty hard for how cold it is. Getting back in the water. It's real shallow right here. Alright, here we go. Oh, he was ready to go. Good fish. Good fish. Alright, let's see if we can't catch us a few more before I gotta hit the road. There you go. Get lucky again. So I'm casting right there where you see the ripples right there. See if we can get lucky again. Let's see if I can get out there a little bit farther and let it dangle, and see if I can't bring something in from a little bit deeper out. I had good luck here. There's never any giants or anything like that, but today is a numbers day. Just trying to get back in the groove of fishing, since it's been a while since I've really been able to catch anything. This is we'll call it a getting back in the groove day. We're on. There we go. This one feels better. This one definitely feels a little bit better, but just looking at it, I don't think it is any better. Now, about the same size as the last one, I believe. Ski 'em in. Yeah. So I'm telling you, these things are fighting like they're way bigger than what they are, and it's really a surprise. I'm expecting something a way better size than what I'm pulling in. This one's closer to the size of the first one that I caught, and they're just super skinny fish right now, which I don't expect them to be fat right now. They haven't been eating nothing. All right, got them unhooked. Let's see if we can't get the release. Like I said, it's unbelievable. I can't believe how hard these smaller fish are fighting, but I mean, they really are. They're fighting. Fighting hard. Like I said, I mean, I seriously, I can't, I know I keep saying it, I cannot believe how hard these smaller fish are fighting. With the water being so cold, usually, I'll just ski them in. I'll ski in 2-pound bass with water as cold as it is right now. Yep, on again. See, I mean, this place is always produced for me. Get rid of some of that fight he's got. I'm telling you, these things are fighting like crazy, but they're all about the same exact size. This one might even be a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, this one's definitely smaller than the last few. Right in the roof of the mouth, so they definitely want it. You can see where that hook set is right there. I mean, they want it. He's got a little bit of trash in his mouth. Another one. Small. This is probably the smallest one I've caught. I mean, a bunch of small fish, but like I said, today is definitely a numbers day, confidence day, getting back in the flow of things day, and feels nice to catch some fish. Have a good one, buddy. All right, well, I had a little, actually, I'm parked right here. My car's right here. I was fishing all the way on the other side before where I stopped recording at. And see a sheriff pull up behind my car right here. Lights on and everything. So I walked all the way around this side, all the way around over here. As soon as I get standing right where I am right now, he pulls off. So I'm not walking all the way back over there, and I'm going to try to fish right here. Hopefully we can get back on the little baby bass juice, because I wasn't catching nothing but 1/2-pounders and 1-pounders. So hopefully I can catch something over here. Yep, we're on. Another little maybe 1 pound. Let's see if I can ski him on in. Hey, like I said, a fish is a fish, and we got another one. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is one of the bigger ones that I've caught so far today. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see if I can get him unhooked. Oh, he was barely hooked. Look at that. Just barely. Easy release. That's how I like them. All right, let's get back at them. Had to reset a few things there. Try to get a. Sorry about the audio. Like I said, I'm literally right beside the highway. I know it is probably god awful. And mainly what I'll do is a lot of pond fishing. I love to pond fish because people don't do it as much. It's so underrated if you find good ponds. I mean, it's extremely underrated how good just hopping back and forth to smaller ponds. It's so underrated how they can hold big fish. I mean, they can hold a lot of good fish. And I know I'm not really showing that here at this particular pond, but I have caught bigger fish out of this pond. I mean, some of these ponds they got giants in them. It's just you really got to grind it out and find that fish. And I mean, I will 100% out of this pond. I have plenty more that I go to. I'm hooked up. There we go. Hopefully it's a little better for y'all. Looks about like the exact same size. Looks to be about the same size, maybe. And these fish are really hooked. The ones that I'm catching, I'm getting them all on about the roof of the mouth, and it's just they're not coming off, which is great. And there we go, about right by the roof of the mouth. Good hook set. All right, let me get them released.